Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. For joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Durant is out there with Bol. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Ayton. And it's Booker in at the point. And for the Bucks, Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Beasley is out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Well, Clark, no shortage of experience on the floor tonight. Two veteran teams going at it.
And what that screams at me, Kevin, is leadership. When you got that kind of experience, you've got leadership. We've got players on both sides who can be coaches on the floor for their respective clubs. And that's something a lot of teams don't have.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. It's Beal on the wing. Now the pass to Booker. Outside Durant, beyond the arc. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Now Booker following the three-point attempt by Giannis. Pass to Bol. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. KD passes to Bol. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, two names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
Now, here's Bol. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, thank you. I briefly spoke with Adrian Griffin. Going into the first game of the season, he said we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing it. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Allen subbed in for Malik Beasley. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Eubanks, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Bull. Okogie's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Beal.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Drew Holiday. He's getting around 16 points a game, 9 assists, and just over 2 steals. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you know, Okogie has quickly proven himself to be a dynamic player. He flies around the floor looking for ways to help out his team at both ends, which is quite impressive for a young guy like him.
Jones checked in for Drew Holiday. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Jones kicks to Connaughton. Lays it up off the glass.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Fires the three, and Booker is good for 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Portis. It's hauled in by Bates-Diop.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Booker. Last game with 30 points. He gets it in there. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Allen. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Booker the bounce pass. Passes it to Gordon. 2 on the clock. Misses the layup. And so it's Phoenix enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. We've got Durant. Bradley Beal is out there with Gordon. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Watanabe in at the 4 spot. And it goes down 2 points. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Now Kevin Durant. Following the miss by Malik Beasley from deep. Ayton, the pass to KD. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You know, when Durant gets a look from that distance, he's letting it fly.
Holiday against Beal. And Holiday kicks to Beasley. No good with the triple. Suns leading by 14. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's KD. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Aiden walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Nice shot by Portis.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Phoenix. At one point, they led by 16. And KD throws it down.
You know, why settle for the layup when you're this close? Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
Holiday finds Portis. Back to Holiday. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. For 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gordon dishes to Beal. Allen against KD. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead. Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Eubanks, he's checked in for Ayton. Bol comes in for Watanabe. Okogie's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Booker in for Beal. Timeout called the Bucks. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Devin Booker. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Middleton with it. Now Bol defending. Right side Jones. Lopez sets a screen for Jones. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Jones. Lopez has got his first 2 points.
Boy, he is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
The pass to Booker. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. A baseline J. Here's Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
The towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
So it's the Bucks now. They trail by 18. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. KD's shot is good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Jones. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against Miami. Durant, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Middleton outside. Here's Lopez, and it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
The Suns, 34.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for joining us.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And now let's jump to the Rookie of the Year race and see how it's shaping up.
Here at the midway point, we've seen enough games to get a real sense of the rooks. Which ones are truly NBA ready?
Man, NBA ready is right, Shaq. I mean, some players take longer, but always a good sign when someone can come in and make an immediate impact, kind of like you did in Orlando when you first got in the...
That is more than enough of us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Beasley is out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now Booker, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. And that one, good. Durant's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Phoenix. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Lopez, a screen on Booker. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a change for the Suns. Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Kevin Durant. Outside, ADDICT. Holiday against Booker. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Aiden's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
The Bucks making a switch here. Allen's checked in. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Booker against Beasley. ADDICT passes to Holiday. Nobody near Allen. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Now here's Ayton. No points in the game yet for him. And Ayton throws it down.
And at 7'2", Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the dunk by Lopez.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Suns leading by 20. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
Holding on to the ball and holding on to this lead.
And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Now here's Allen. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Connaughton passes to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. And it's off the back rim, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Beal with the 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Connaughton against Beal. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And 74%, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. And it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
And he misses the 2nd one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. With 3, Booker, and the last 2nd attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Phoenix controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. What great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. They've got Bradley Beal. Always out there with Ayton. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Fires from deep. That shot off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Durant against Giannis. Well, as we know, it's here to stay, but people continue to voice their opinion on the play-in tournament format. Where do you fall?
I like it, Kevin. I really do. It's creative. It's innovative. It adds a level of excitement, that do-or-die feel that you sometimes don't get unless it's a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. I really think it's a good add-on.
And here is Durant following the 3 from Drew Holiday.
You can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
And he makes the first.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now, Antetokounmpo. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Persistence pays for Giannis there, using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second chance opportunities for his team.
Now here's Booker. Durant in the corner. Feeds it to Bull. Back to KD. Bull setting the pick for Durant. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Durant's got 29 in the game. Bucks trail by 19. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes, and then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived, and a title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
Here is Durant. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. No good on that one. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Beasley for three. It's deflected. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Yep, it counts.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
And the Suns call time. They're up by 15. There's a minute 34 left in the game. Portis is checked in for Brook Lopez. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Wing shot on the way. 2 points. That one goes.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Suns.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Giannis after the made shot from KD.
He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Robin Lopez is checked in for Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And Jones subbed in for Malik Beasley. And the Suns here with a different look. Eubanks, he's checked in for Ayton. Watanabe comes in for Bol. Okogie's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Gordon in for Devin Booker. And the Bucks with possession here. They trail by 14. Here's Connaughton. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Beal. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you guys get this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Yeah, you guys played your best ball at the end and got the win. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Make your hell gaming.